Path of Exile is a complicated game. It has systems upon systems upon systems upon, guess what? Even more systems. But the game is so fun that it's honestly worth trying it out and learning just because of how good and fulfilling the experience is. This is why in this series of videos I will be showing you all the things that I, as a new player, am learning as I've never played this game and have no idea how it works, so we can both learn together the things that most veteran players don't really understand. We don't understand. So let's go from zero to exile. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Go to my Ko-Fi if you want to support my content. Go to my Twitch to watch me live, and let's get into it. Alright, so today I've realized that you can actually get quality into your rings and amulets. I did not know anything about this. I had no idea that you could do this. Apparently, with this catalyst you get, I'm pretty sure you get them from the breach maps with this little symbol here, or you can buy them off the currency exchange. They're actually not that expensive. For example, for 10 of these Ash catalysts, this is the ones that I was using right now. That gives me more lightning damage and resistances on whichever amulet I'm getting. You get 10 for 1 Exile to door, which is insanely good. And the way it works is you can get to 20% maximum unless you have a breach ring. For example, here you have maximum quality is 50%, so I can actually get to 50 instead of 20. I actually haven't finished it, but you can see here that every time I get my quality up, I'm at 38% lightning damage here, at 30% lightning resistance, and if I go and put more, eventually it'll go to 31, and there you go, 39% lightning damage, 31% lightning resistance, which is super good. And of course, as you can see here, it not only affects, for example, it says lightning modifiers. It doesn't only affect lightning damage, but also lightning resistance. And if it says like added lightning damage, it'll do the same thing. And there's many options for this. You can see them right here. They're pretty straightforward, but you have this one that makes life modifiers bigger. This one mana modifiers, defense modifiers like evasion, armor, stuff like this. Attribute modifiers like dexterity, strength, whatever. Fire modifiers, cold modifiers, lightning modifiers, the ones that we just saw. Physical modifiers like damage or percentage damage. And these attack modifiers. So this is actually kind of interesting. You would think that it's the same as physical, but this will do attack. So for example, if you have added physical plus added cold damage to attacks, all of this will get better, not only the ones that are, you know, physical. So it's actually a very nice distinction there. These ones are caster modifiers. Well, if it says casting, obviously, you know, cast speed, all this other stuff will get better. Chaos modifiers like defense or doing more chaos damage. I know that chaos damage is very bad right now, but chaos resistance is nice, so getting this is not bad. And I'm actually gonna buy some of them for my chaos resistance amulet here to get a bit higher. And speed modifiers, well, casting speed, movement speed, attack speed, all this other stuff, right? So there's anything for, you know, a little bit for everyone. And I think that's super cool, because you can really do it in the way that you want. In this case, oh man, it's actually kind of hard one. What do I do here? For this one was easy. Of course, I need lightning resistance, as I was like at 50%. I'm still at a bit low. And the same thing went for this. I got myself lightning resistance on this side, but this one I could go for defense to get maximum life, to get more energy shield, or I could go for chaos to get myself from 41 to ideally 50%. Any of them would be actually kind of cool. And also, if it says defense modifiers, won't this actually affect the fire resistance and chaos resistance we have here as well, as much as energy shield and maximum life? I feel like it would. Let's go and test it out, shall we? Defense should be what we want here. I can get 35 for 1 Exantal Orb. That is crazy. So I'm gonna actually have way too many. And actually, before we go through this, you're also gonna see that I already have lightning modifiers here, because I misclicked and I started getting Ash Catalyst on this one instead of my ring. So I fucked up, and this made it so it has 8%. But you actually cannot stack both of them at the same time. So as soon as I actually go in here and click it, my 8% will disappear. Well, now it's a 1%. So now we are, okay, so let's see. We have, I'm just gonna take a picture right here of this beautiful thing so we can see exactly what is actually changing. We're gonna go in here and buff it to the maximum, to 20%. 2 more, but all right, that's good. I can save them for whenever I buy something else. And we are now at 18% increased rarity found, same as before. 56 and maximum energy shield, compared to 47. Maximum life ends up being 12, so it doesn't get affected by that. Interesting. Fire resistance and chaos resistance don't get affected either. Damn, that's actually not as good as I thought it would be. It's a bit misleading how this one works, doesn't it? I guess it makes sense because this one is life modifiers, this one is defense modifiers, so they're two different things. So there's really no way of me getting those resistances. I guess we're gonna have to get something else, won't we? In this case, I think we're gonna have to go for the chaos resistance, as it is the hardest one to get. I could go for maximum life. I just don't really see that much of a point right now. Eventually, I will get a better amulet. I don't think this is the best we could ever get, but right now the other ones, the best ones here would be more expensive. So we're gonna stay here with this what I have. Maybe I'll check out something else. But I think with the chaos resistance, getting a bit more chaos resistance will be nice. It is kind of it does seem like people are going for this as the ratio is way smaller. So it seems like this is gonna cost me a little bit more, but it's good experiments. And now we know that you probably cannot. It seems like you cannot indeed increase the rarity of your items found. You can get everything else, but that's just kind of what it seems like.